guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a full face of new drugstore makeup. I'm really excited because I finally got to try out the e.l.f. bite-sized shadows. Now I did try 2 of these out and a bunch of new drugstore makeup that I have purchased and I have been meaning to try, and I came up with this soft, well, I don't want to say soft because my face is like bam. If you want to see how I created this look, then definitely keep on watching. So I just want to take a minute to shout out another YouTuber. Her name is Marissa, and I will leave her channel on the screen as well as down below. She has been doing drugstore all week. I've been addicted to her videos. So currently she has 293 subscribers. I really do think that you guys should go over there and check out her channel. Her videos are amazing. The way she describes the products is awesome. It really made me want to dig into my drugstore collection and do a drugstore video. I do admit that I do buy drugstore, but I definitely lean more towards the high-end stuff, especially because when I sit down and film, it's at a, okay, do I want to play with the high end or do I want to play with the drugstore? And the high end is more money, so I always choose that. That way I can at least get my money's worth. But she actually really made me want to do more drugstore videos on my channel because, listen, high end is expensive and not everyone can afford it. I can't even afford it at times. So I decided that I was going to go in my collection and pick out stuff for a full face of makeup. Now most of this stuff is new, like I never even used it, so that's why it's going to be like a full face of new drugstore makeup. So I just really want you to go check out her channel because her videos are absolutely amazing and her personality seems really cool as hell, and she just deserves more subscribers, so I definitely think you should check her out. So we are gonna jump into the video because I'm tired of looking crusty. I didn't have any drugstore eyeshadow primer and I did not want to go buy one just for the video, just because I have eyeshadow primers. They take a while to get use of and I'm not just gonna go buy one. So I did prime my eyes already and set my eyeshadow primer. So for eyeshadow, I actually got 2 eyeshadow palettes. They are the e.l.f. bite-sized eyeshadow palettes and everyone has been talking so highly of these, so I decided to finally give them a try. I actually bought all 8 of them because I heard that they were so amazing and I haven't used them yet, so I definitely want to use them now. So I have cream and sugar here and pumpkin pie. Now what I'm thinking with cream and sugar, because it only has 2 mattes and 2 shimmers, which most of these do have 2 mattes and 2 shimmers, so it doesn't have that matte in between that I can kind of like, you know, put in my crease that's not like a base shade. So I decided that I was gonna go in with pumpkin pie and I was just going to use the shade 2. So that's why I picked out 2, because I figured, hey, might as well use them both. So that's what we're going to be doing. These bite-sized shadows are $3. So Samantha March actually really raved about this cream and sugar one. She compared it to the Natasha mini nude palette, which I can see that they look very similar, but we're not talking about no Natasha in this video. We're talking about drugstore. So we're definitely going to hurry up because I kind of like, you know, when I do eyeshadow looks in my videos along with my face, the video does take a lot longer to film, and especially because I start talking. So the first shade we are going to go in with is this shade right here. And it's just like the perfect base shade, but just a little bit more, you know, color to it. It's not just white, but I don't think it will show up much on my eyelid anyway. So I do have the little basket of the makeup that I want to try out on my vanity, but girl, if you saw my vanity right now, it is an absolute mess. Like a mess. I have schoolwork on there as well as schoolwork for the boys. So I was able to go on Friday, March 20th to pick up homework packets for the boys. And it's pretty cool because they printed out a bunch of stuff, which I thought was pretty awesome. And then on Monday the 23rd, they do start Google Classroom, which is like, you know, school online. And I think that's pretty awesome. Now my oldest son, he does get speech therapy as well as occupational therapy. So I was, you know, a little bit worried because I didn't think he would be able to get his services, but they are still giving him his services, which is freaking awesome. So I know he said he was going to email me the link, and then on Mondays at 9:25 in the morning, he will just log in, click the link, and go online. He'll see his teacher. He'll do whatever lesson they're going to do for 45 minutes. And yeah, so I'm pretty excited for him. So that shade did not show up, which I kind of knew it wasn't going to that much, but I'm going to dig into the Pumpkin Pie Bite Size eyeshadow palette and dig into this matte shade right here and just put that in the crease. I just want to take a minute to say thank you for all the support that I got on my video of temporary changing things around on my channel. I did get a couple people that were so for, like, you know, me having the boys on my channel. They even said hi to them when I said, you know, say hi to my boys, which lets me know they watched the whole video, so I am grateful. But yeah, I feel really, really excited. I showed the boys that they said hi, and they were pretty excited. I'm not sure exactly how I'm going to do it just yet. I think the first video that I am going to have them do is definitely the voiceover videos, just because those are a bit easier. I can just do my makeup quietly and then I could just have them do a voiceover. I think those are a bit, you know, easier, and I've been wanting to do that for a really long time. I have been saying this since like last year. I'm going to go back in with that Cream and Sugar palette, and I am going to go for the dark brown because why not, right? So I'm just gonna dig in. I am using, so the first brush that I did use was from BH Cosmetics. It has the number 7 on it. It was like one of the first brush sets I ever bought myself, still holding up. And this one is the Bretman Rock Wet n Wild brush. So I am just going to go in with that dark brown shade. I don't want to put too much. I actually didn't even need this. Oh man. So I do want to blend out because, you know, I feel like this looks beautiful as is, and then I already put the dark shade. I do want to blend this out in the corner as much as I can before I take the rest of the product and like put it in my crease. I feel like that looks perfect for the type of glam that I do want to do. So I am going to go in with this shimmer shade. I'm just going to put that all over my lid. I was going to go in with the lighter one, but I kind of want to put that in my inner corner. Ooh. And as I put it on my lid, I'm just going to do it like a fake cut crease. Like I'm basically just going to shape it. So I'm just going to take a brush with no product on it and just like blend it into the crease so it could kind of look like the shadows are blended together. Bada bing, bada boom. Alright guys, so I do not have a drugstore eyeliner, so I am going to do my eyeliner off camera and I will be right back. Alright guys, so I am back. I did want to put on eyelashes and I did put on one, but before it actually set, I took it off and I was like, what the hell am I doing? It is currently 1:30 in the morning. Why am I even wasting my time putting on eyelashes when I'm just going to take them right off? So I did go in with a drugstore mascara. Now this is a mascara that you can get from Ulta, not Target or CVS or anything like that, but it is affordable. So it is the Essence/Princess mascara. The words are all faded off. It is brand new. It's a new one. I think this was one of the ones that I got in Ulta, and then my foundation spilled all over it, so I had to clean it up, and then they shipped me like a whole new order of everything that was in the box, which was pretty awesome. Alright, so I actually have two primers that I want to try out today. So I have the Wet n Wild Prime Focus Primer Serum. So many people have been speaking highly of this primer serum, and then Marissa on her drugstore week, she has used this primer serum as well. So I definitely wanted to give it a try. I did purchase this. This was one of my January purchases. It's definitely a primer that I wouldn't use on its own though, just because. And don't mind Tommy over here because I actually like tried to pop him before the video. I don't know why. You know what it is that you sit under the ring lights and then you see every imperfection in your skin, so you just start going to town. So the other primer that I'm trying out today is the NYX Bear With Me primer. I believe I bought this in January as well, and I still have yet to use it. So it looks like this. This is not brand new, but it is new to me, and it just has this like watery jelly texture. Now the only thing I don't like, oh, this is how it looks. Eugh. The only thing I really don't like is that it doesn't even come with like a spoolie or anything to dip in, so you have to dip your fingers in. Alright, for foundation, I am trying a new foundation and I hope that it matches me. It is the e.l.f. Flawless Finish Foundation in the shade Sand. I had this foundation for so long. I think I bought this like last year or a year and a half ago. So I hope it's still good. I never even opened it, used it. I bought it for like a full face of e.l.f. and I never did it. So let's see. The shade looks good. I think I could get away with it. Hopefully it doesn't oxidize. So I am going to go in with my Fenty sponge. I'm a little bit sad because this is the last time I'm going to use this sponge. I just see too many like nail marks in it and just, I don't know. I had it for way too long. So I want to get better with my sponges because like I want to use them for a short period of time and throw them out. This one I think I have for like a year and a half, but it doesn't really count because like I wasn't doing so much makeup last year, so it wasn't like I was using it every day. So this is actually like a perfect match. Like I'm really, really impressed. It does have a weird smell and I'm not sure if it smells like this because it's old. Like I didn't open it, so I'm not sure, but it does have like a, I don't even know, like an old book smell, but I mean, it's working fine. I hope I don't wake up with a bunch of bumps on my face, but I was actually on Ulta and I was ordering the Wet n Wild Dewy Foundation because I've been seeing so many reviews and everybody has been really loving it. And I was gonna buy another one of these because I was like, I don't know if it's still good. And I was gonna pick one up and then I was like, you know what? Let me just not pick one up. And let me just at least try it to see. I don't smell it while it's on my face, but I do smell it while it's on the sponge. So I'm not gonna lie, this foundation is really, really beautiful. Really, really beautiful. For concealer, I do have a new concealer. It is the NYX Born to Glow. I believe I bought this in January as well. And I got the shade Vanilla. So we shall see. Oh my god, I hate these little things. I totally hate these. I feel like they get so dirty. So most likely I'm going to be taking mine off. So I am putting some on the back of my hand just because I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. I just don't want to rub it on my face. I'm just going in with this brush. This is probably like the wrong brush to do it. But I'm just putting some where I usually do put concealer when I put concealer. I am putting a little bit more than what I usually put. And that's just because like I squeezed out way too much and I really don't want to waste. So I do have two powders that I am going to use. The first one is not new. I did use it in another video. It is the e.l.f. Halo Setting Powder. The Halo Glow Setting Powder. And I'm just going to tap some off in the cap and then set my under eyes with that. So with whatever is left off on the sponge, I just go where I put the rest of the concealer at. And then to set the rest of my face, I am going to go in with this Milani powder. It is Conceal Plus Perfect. This is in 04 Natural. I did have this for a while, but I literally just opened it. I was like, you know what? I need to start digging into this drugstore makeup that I buy and purchase. For bronzer, I'm going in with this L'Oreal True Match Lumi Bronze It. I had this for so long. I'm just gonna like lightly pat it. Alright, whatever. Oh my god. Definitely did rub a bit too much on my forehead, but if I lightly dab it twice and then pat it off, I feel like it looks really, really pretty. So whenever I do feel like the bronzer is way too dark, I like to dust over it with like a loose powder or sometimes even with a beauty sponge, just so it could kind of like dim it down a bit. For blush, this actually is the new blush. I just opened it, but I purchased it right before they changed the packaging. It is the Mellow Wine Blush from Wet n Wild. I feel like I have a bunch of Wet n Wild and e.l.f. stuff here. I just think like Wet n Wild and e.l.f. is like the top drugstore affordable brand that's not like too pricey in a way, because I feel like certain brands just be like trying to go extreme. And then I do like to go over, especially because sometimes the viewfinder can make me feel like I look like a clown. It's so crazy because in every single video I'm like, oh my god, I went too crazy with the blush because I look at the viewfinder, and then when I go and look on camera I'm like, Where's that though? For highlighter, I am going to go in with a Wet n Wild highlighter, and it is this one right here. It is a blush lighter, so it's actually like a blush and a highlighter in one, and this is in the shade After Sex Glow. Now I am just going to go and use this one right here. I'm not going to try to use it as a blush topper or anything, so I'm just going to take that one right there and basically use it as a highlight. Oh, that is really pretty. I'm gonna go in with lipstick, but before I do that, I want to set my face. Now, I really wanted to use an e.l.f. setting spray, but I feel like there's so much e.l.f. stuff in here. So I recently picked up this LA Girl setting spray. I think this was like a February or March purchase. Yeah, I think March, early March. So I picked this up from Target. The Target by me started to sell LA Girl. I think it was like $4.99, which is not bad. It's pretty cool. It comes with the first cap, and then it comes with a second cap. I guess, whatever. I don't know. I don't know why they do that, but let's see. I'm not going to lie. This has like a real nice, soft, like coconut smell to it, but I don't think it has coconut in it, and the mist feels really, really nice on the skin. I'm actually happy I used that one instead of the e.l.f. because the e.l.f. kind of like all over your face. You never know exactly where it's going to go. For lipstick, I'm going in with this Wet n Wild lipstick. This is in the shade Bare It All. I think these was like $1.99 or $2.99. So this is what the lipstick looks like. I'm not sure how well this will match over it, but I am going to put this lip gloss in Caught You Bare Naked. It is kind of like too light for me on its own. Alright guys, so that is it. That is going to go ahead and complete my full face of new drugstore makeup. I really hope you liked the video. I just want to say thank you for Marissa to doing drugstore week, because that definitely motivated me to pull out some of my drugstore stuff and finally use it. Let me know if you would like to see more drugstore stuff on my channel. I know sometimes I can be a bit expansive with my products, but believe me, I can afford it. This is the final look. I really do like it for some reason. I feel like I look like super bronze babe, just came from the beach, got a little burnt, but it's okay. The viewfinder always has a way of making me feel like I look worse than what I am. But that is it. Definitely give it a thumbs up if you do like it. Definitely let me know if you want to see more drugstore stuff on my channel. And I'm going to end this video with a thank you so much for watching. Stay blessed, and I hope to see you in my next one. I almost forgot what I was saying. Bye.